All right. Just the way we like to be. Allegedly, at least. We like to allegedly be on the line. Make sure everything looks good. Yeah. If it doesn't, then I quit life. Okay. Mic check 1, 2. Okay. Looks good, looks good. Everything appears to be working. All right, sounds good. Life seems fine. Get some games. Bit of casual Italy. Good way to start off. You wouldn't want to jump straight into a fun game of Office. Oh. Hello, Mr. Chicken. Thank you for the gold coin. Now I'm a pirate again. Getting fat on chocolate coins. As you should if you're a real human. Easy every time. Okay. Don't want to get shot from the ass too much, but I know that I'm probably going to feel sad about it. It's on there being a man. Staring at my head down here, probably high. Where they crackheads at? Hit him once. What? Ah. I feel like I was cheated. That's crap. Let's see, where's this guy at? Oh, it's Taurus again. No problem with Taurus. How did CT win 4 rounds already? That's crazy. Oh no, he's gonna win it, isn't he? Because these guys all suck. Hey Fex, how's it going? Thank you for the 5 Zwatty. I believe that's what it says, 5 Zwatty. Just chilling out, hopefully not sucking. Oh, I'm gonna die. Too many screens to look at. No! Ah, this is the nade hit. What time is it even in Poland right now? It's early-ish, right? Not, but it shouldn't be too early. Yeah, you got those drugs for your asthma. Hey Dante, how's it going? One of the worst weeks. I mean, it can only go up from here then, right? Like, it can't get worse. So that's something positive. Is Taurus up? Yeah, if Taurus is alive, then this guy stands no chance. That guy stood no chance. Ooh, actually, I'm probably gonna die so quick with this Molotov. No chance, no chance this is gonna go well for me. Why is Noir peeking that? There's no way they expect me to be here, right? Ooh, got him 2 times though. Hopefully that helps him. But I have no faith in this team, really. How do you not hit that guy? Jesus.
Ah, fucking reload.
Thank you, Jelly Beans, for the jewels. Hopefully everyone's feeling decent today. Is this guy really hiding with the orb? Oh, at least I got the assist on that guy. About time they killed you.
The combat begins.
Yeah, we can do it. Just gotta get some easy kills here. Well, one is better than none. That is for sure. Is Dante still here? Or did Dante just say what's up and leave? Wow, it's almost popped off there. Could have carried the team decently, but unfortunately, Taurus. Oh, Taurus has gone down again. Yes. There is a chance. Miracles do happen. Someone drop a deck just then? Wow, I suck. Oh, I kind of want that. No! Wish I had teammates that actually would help hold there, but it's casual. What do you expect? Oh, what's this? A lotto place. Garata Vinci. Why is the O a different font? That's a bit strange. Is this like a cigarette machine? Banziona. Ritirari sigaretti. Jeez,
Two left, one mid.
Dex is going off. Oh, you need to fix the balance. What is the? Where do you even see the balance? Is that like you have like a balance in like the YouTube app or something?
I'm in CT.
A big thank you, Fix. Oh, bank balance. You didn't want to have an ugly number.
He's coming down the
That's
tunnel
money I'll
now.
put towards finding some ogurki or something, because I tried to find some at the shop today, but all the ones that they have in the supermarket here are imported from India for some reason. And I'm just like, that's not what I want. I want good Polish stuff. Hello, jelly beans.
Is that him?
Of course. Every Vigilia. Every Vigilia you gotta have pierogi. There was a shop where I used to live that had like frozen ones and stuff like that, but we don't have them anymore. Unfortunately, nearby. I might be able to find a different supermarket that has them, but as of right now, I do not have that going for me. I mean, I don't know if it was a brand or something like that, but it was they had a few different ones. They had the Russian style. They had the, what was it? Cheese and potatoes. I think they had as well. They had mushroom, of course. See if I can look it up when I die. Let me just die real quick. Unfortunately, I keep killing people. It's a hard life, actually not dying. There we go. There was a brand. It was like frozen. Australia. Let's see what I can find. Which brand was it? Was it Sam's? It might have been this one. What are they? Yeah, it was this brand. They had, yeah, they had the Russian one. I don't remember it being chicken, but they definitely had one. They had the potato and onion, yeah. They had other ones. What else they got? I don't remember eating chicken ones. Trying to find definitely what I had. 3 meats. I definitely didn't have the 3 meats one. That sounds good though. More meat is always better. Yeah, potato and mushrooms are classic. The cabbage and mushroom also a classic. I haven't had the sour cherry ones, I'll say that. Definitely had the potato and cheese. Might have had the spinach and ricotta. But more meat is always better. It's like when you have like ravioli and stuff like that. If it doesn't have meat, there's no point having it. Damn. Biedronka. I don't actually know Biedronka. Oh, the supermarket. It's got a good logo, to be fair. Will it let me in? Or will it not load? Oh, it will load. What a good website this is. Honestly, this is a good website. We don't get websites like that. Ooh. I like what I see here. Oh, I have to look at a catalog. I don't want a catalog. I just want to look at the bloody fish. Is that herring? Looks good either way. Not gonna have that much good food that I can choose. No guns, yeah. No guns in Australia either. Polish Walmart with less things does sound half decent. Is it, when you say like Walmart with less things, you mean like a big superstore kind of thing where it's like kind of bits and bobs, sporting equipment, clothing, kind of just everything thrown together? Okay, no one there. How are you behind me? What? No, honestly, this team deserves to lose. So it's more of just a supermarket, but it just happens to have other crap as well. So is it like Aldi but not shit? Because that's what I hate about going to Aldi, is that Aldi sucks. Half the stuff I want isn't actually at Aldi, and then they fill the rest of the store with like the random stuff every week. And then for some reason people love Aldi. Yeah, I can't get behind shopping at Aldi personally. But I don't know if any supermarkets in this entire country are good. Although, to be fair, good is, you know, I mean, that's kind of just what you like is what you like. Really just no one goes there. To be fair, if you have a good supermarket, you have no reason to go to Aldi. Whereas in Australia, all the supermarkets are kind of, not good. And they price gouge pretty hard here.
Joins and then leaves, you know.
Still here.
Yeah, I know.
To be fair, 11 AM is prime shopping time. How bad could it be as a shopping experience? Oh, they like make it intentionally confusing so that you have to basically like walk past everything. And that way you're kind of like almost unintentionally seeing everything. Oh, they shot my friend.
Here, Bubba, come back. Wow. Bubba. Yeah.
Turn voice down slightly. Other player voice volume. Shove that down, 42%. That's better. Ignore the rads while I'm at it. Pallets, that kind of sounds like Costco almost when you say pallets everywhere, because that's, you know, Costco's the giant racking and stuff like that, where they just shove everything everywhere. Oh, dude, that just sounds like normal supermarkets in Australia where they're just intentionally, like, the worst. They pay people to collect other people's groceries for them. And then the people who are, like, grabbing other people's stock stand there in your way every single time, without fail, and they piss me off beyond belief. They won't get out of your way. They've got this giant trolley thing with like boxes, and like each box is supposed to be a different person's order, and they have a screen that they're trying to shove everything in these boxes, and then they don't move. And then you squeeze past them and you have a trolley and you're like, oh, I'm sorry, and I have to apologize to them because I'm doing my actual shopping and they're just trying to get paid. One of the supermarkets here as well, they literally watch, because a lot of them these days, they have the self-serve checkouts, and they just treat you like a criminal at the self-serve checkout, even though they're the ones that don't want to pay the staff to check out for me to make sure that I'm paying for everything. The people who, oh, to be fair, most people in my town are old people. It's like a retirement village, basically. So there are a lot of people that are old that work at the supermarket that you just feel bad for. There was one woman who actually told me that she gets 1 day off. She works at the supermarket. She gets 1 day off, and on that 1 day off, she volunteers at the local football ground. Which I mean, if it was me, I just want the day off if I've got 1 day off. Hey, everyone's got to be a Karen at some point. Ow. Oh, come on. Surely someone else killed him before that I took a bullet. Yeah, supermarket shopping here is just awful. And not just the workers. The workers are annoying as hell. But the other people in the supermarket as well. Because they're all super selfish. They won't get out of your way. They'll put the trolley, for some reason, sideways, blocking the entire aisle, while they bend over and look at something like 3 meters away. And you just move their trolley and they're, why are you touching my trolley? Because you left it in the way. And I'll just stand there behind like old people who are like staring at the milk in the fridge that I want to pull the milk from. And I have to wait for them to talk to each other and be like, why do I want to get this milk? Why don't we want to get the other milk? And it's like, just pick the milk. Please, just pick the milk. I just want to grab the milk that I want and move on. Like, if no one else was in the shop, I could literally pick everything up, walk out, and pay for it as well at the self-serve checkout under 5 minutes. Full trolley, if no one else was there. I know where everything is. I have no problems just picking it up. But they don't. They don't want to let me do that. They want to get in my way. It's worse than that when they think that I'm someone who works there. And then people ask me. I've been in random car parks at Bunnings, which is our like kind of like the Home Depot, right, for Australia. And I'll just be in the car park, and I've had old women come up to me and be like, how do I get out of here when I'm done? I think I've made a mistake. It's like, why? What do you mean? It's a straight line. Like, it's literally a straight line. There's, like, it's a one-way entry and exit. I don't know how they can get so lost. Well, that guy sucks. Yeah, shopping in general is just a terrible, terrible experience. Oh, she made a mistake by going out and like trying to shop. Like, it was one of those like people who they clearly, she was like a frail old woman. I don't think she's done a lot of shopping at the hardware store. So she's gone out and she's just literally like asked me, how do I get out of here? And she hasn't even gone into the shop yet. She just, no, because she like parked her car and then she's like, I don't know how, when I'm done, how do I get out of here? Which, I mean, it is technically a one-way in, one-way out situation, but I guess you have to pay attention to the signage to know that. And paying attention is something that I don't think a lot of people do. Especially old people, they just are not paying attention. Jeez. Firing squad right there.
What are you fucking Muslim or something?
Put a nice little blue chain on the O. That's what this office needs. Yeah, gangster. Guys, you just have to shoot the guy. It's not hard. Ow. Yeah. To be fair, though, when old people want to go shopping, they just kind of go shopping.
Yeah, sorry, that's what I meant.
And that's the problem is, if I go when there's no people, there's always people. Although, it also doesn't help that everywhere here closes kind of early, because it's like a small town. So like instead of places being open until like 10 or midnight, they close at like 8, 9, sometimes 10. Depends on the shop.
And I said something stupid like lots of MILFs and jailbait hoo-ha-ha to Permo.
A Lonely Island would be good.
He's centered around to everybody on CS. And docs me and release my picture.
Jeez. Snaggy Diamond going hard. Oh, yeah. It's a shame it's not a Stat Track XM he's got.
Yes.
Thankfully, Poland is the most civilized of all countries. Because they seem, at least, from a foreigner's perspective, to put the country first. Which is something that doesn't really happen outside of Poland, apparently. Have they come there because of the war? Is that why they're coming over? $3 million, that's a lot. That's a lot of people. Yeah, that's the problem. If you invite a lot of people, especially people who are poor, if they feel like their back's against the wall, they'll do bad shit. But you would, as a normal person, you think, oh, well, if you're nice to someone and you let them into a country, they'll be nice to you. But no, for some reason, it's the opposite. They get jealous and all this bullshit. And I'm sure plenty of them are nice people, you know? Absolutely, I'm sure that plenty of them are. But there's, I'm sure as well, plenty of bad eggs. And it's always the bad eggs that spoil everything good for the rest of them. Wow, that was a good shot from him. Literally nothing in between. To be fair, if we can convince the poor Ukrainians to steal from those rich Ukrainians with the Eurus, that would be sick. Yeah, it's probably some unwritten rule bullshit. Even though the rich people are probably why they are in the position that they're in the first place, so they probably should just hate them. Are they there? Are they like having like given like permanent kind of residency or anything like that, or is it they're like there just temporarily as long as the war's ongoing? They're allowed to be there, kind of thing. Jeez, free housing. Of course they welcome them. They, you know, they've got good hearts. They're good people. I mean, it is hard though, starting all over. And it's one thing to be like, well, imagine like just picking up your life and moving to another country, but then on top of that, they also have to live with the fact that they were like forced and probably lost family members and stuff like that, which is just real crazy. Because of World War II. I mean, there was a lot of bad things that happened in World War II. I think everyone hated everyone then, so... Ukraine specifically, what happened? No, they don't teach that kind of history. But if you're talking more about, like, USSR in general kind of thing... Yeah, Poland hasn't had a good time. That's for sure. But Poland's very nationalistic now because it took decades after World War II to get things back to half decent. No thanks to anyone else, but, you know, the hard work of the Polish people coming together and doing what they needed to do. Give me a minute. If I die, I can do that. Let's see if I die. Oh, who's putting a bloody molly here? That's fucked up. That hurt. Yeah, I mean they're definitely more Russian than Polish. Like if they were talking about like Belarusians, I'd say that's probably more Polish than Ukraine. So let's see what we're talking about. That would have said, we go. Yep. Just a few people died. Reconciliation. There's no reconciliation when you're killing people. Ooh, level up. Nice. To be fair, everyone is beefing with Poland because Poland is like, we are Poland. Why would we do anything else but be Poland? Why would we take in people that aren't Polish? You know? And they, especially the EU, they hate that. They hate that Poland is like, we are just Poland. Yeah, it's a lot of people, you know. A lot of unnecessary deaths in World War II. That's for sure. And we would all think that you would have learnt from this, but no, politicians never learn anything except that they love war. Honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if you were banned. And it's not like I would do it, obviously. That's one of those stupid AI bots that would catch you for because they don't have any bloody privacy. Jesus, I suck. When you've got a kind heart and everyone else does not, it makes it easy for people to take advantage, unfortunately.
Remember, this isn't the killing house anymore. Hold this position. Roger that. This is easy. We kill them, then we go home.
Except Haiti, not betrayed by Haiti. Haiti are the real ones. They're the only nice people out there. Yeah, fuck politics. Politics is why people die.
No.
Yeah, let's get this out of here. We need some bloody pickles. Can I find some crackers around here, or? Are these still good? These were good when I was a kid. Are I can't see the pictures. It does say product of Poland, but where am I supposed to buy them in Australia? That's my problem. This is, to be fair, this is the Australian website. Maybe I can just buy them on the website here. That would be good. Or do I have to speak to one of these people? Is that how this works? Because, like, that's the stuff I grew up eating. These delicious bad boys. This horseradish looks good, though. Without thickness. Oh, man, now you're speaking my language. I planted a horseradish in a pot today. Unfortunately, the label says I have to wait 9 months to a year before I can harvest any. Hey, I'm walking here.
Get back. Affirmative.
Better go help this guy out now. Nice. There was a time where I used to not just get these, but my parents would buy. They were like, I don't know if they were from India, but they were like in a tin, and they were just not good. And they were like with chili, and I don't exactly like chili because I am white. And I didn't really grow up eating pepper or anything. It's not really something that I have had. But yeah, there are plenty where you like go to the supermarket and they're like sweet and spicy, and it's like, well, which one is it? Is it sweet or is it spicy? Jesus, I wish that guy would have peeked out and traded instead of holding me back like that. Okay, so it's in my cart. This is 2 × 5 kilo × 3, so 3 jars. Sign me up. Sign me up, sauerkraut. I think I've already got some. What else they got? What else does this website have? My father is Polish. Yes, he came over. What it was like, probably the 70s, I think. If I had to guess, it was either early 70s. It sounds about right, but I should know my own family history like that, and yet I do not. Anything else good from these brands? This website's not exactly making it easy for me to shop. Is this where the Polish deli gets their stuff? The Polish deli at South Melbourne Market, I know that has stuff. Like I can get some Marco Polos there and stuff. I have never been to Europe at all. The only place outside of Australia that I have been is Thailand, because Thailand is cheap. That's pretty much it. It was fine. Obviously, Poland would have been better. But it's a lot more expensive to fly all the way to Europe. What, in Poland or from Australia? Because, like, yeah, I'm on an island. Like, no matter where I go, I have to pay hundreds of dollars minimum to go anywhere. I mean, you could take a boat, but a boat is going to take a lot longer. Yeah, that's the downside to being on an island. You just can't go anywhere. It's not like you guys can just drive. You can go to a little shithole, and you can have a good time for, I assume, cheap money. Not that I know of any shithole countries that you could go to that are good like that. See, people talk about the spiders, and there are a lot of spiders, but most of the spiders that you're going to come across aren't scary. They're just spiders. Like a daddy long legs or something. How is that falling there? Jesus. And to be fair, if a place is clean, it shouldn't have spiders either. It's the same thing with the snakes. People are scared of snakes. But the snakes are off the paths usually. You'd have to like go to like a national park and go off the path if you're gonna see a snake. I mean, they do for some reason exist in suburbs, but not the same way. Yeah, getting a spray man is always good. Costs money though. To be fair, everything is supposedly dangerous here. Even the vodcat, which they banned. Can I get some vodcat? Vodcat. Fortified wine. No, not. Can I just... Nope. Why is it... Jesus Christ. Google sucks. Vodcat. VCat. Oh, is that what they rebranded it to? VCat. That thing got banned for a while because they called it Vodcat, but it wasn't vodka. Man, there's nothing worse than big white balls. Everyone hates big white balls. Oh yeah, you want to throw a nade? How about this? That's what I thought. What the hell? How do you get all the way down there? To be fair, there are lots of people who are scared of spiders. That's a pretty common fear. I guess growing up, seeing spiders and bugs and stuff like that all the time, you just kind of don't think about it. Do we have to live? Are you sure about that? This team is not holding their own very well. Luckily for them, I can rush out and die. Put pressure on them. No, he couldn't have skipped the spiders. The spiders are very important because they eat the flies. And there's nothing more annoying than flies. She's running away like a girl. Combat Wombat. We love good Combat Wombat, that's for sure. Yeah, I guess you can kill the fly technically, but it's easier to not have to kill anything. Some spiders also kill ants, that's good. But on the other side of things, some spiders just kill birds, which is crazy. Wow, sucks to be that guy. It's not that crazy. We got some cute animals. I mean, they're different, that's for sure. No doubt in my mind that the animals are bloody different here. They might be on crack. What's the best animal in Australia? Let's Google that now. Best animal in Australia. Is there a good website for that? G'day Parks. I mean, dingo. I mean, I wouldn't call that the best animal. That's for sure. That's a dangerous dog. We don't have cougars, but we got bloody dingoes. Which is kind of the opposite because it's a dog rather than a cat. And to be fair, it won't scratch you with big claws. It'll just eat you. So that's probably not good. Kangaroos, obviously, they're bloody everywhere. Kangaroos are the weirdest animal in the world because everyone associates them with Australia for obvious reason. But they will literally jump in front of your car and you will kill them. And everyone smiles that that is what you want. Not only can you go to the supermarket and eat them, but they are considered a pest in the entire country. I think they think there's more kangaroos in this country than there are people. I don't see kangaroos setting up cities, but, you know. Koalas, there are so few koalas out there that when I go to the zoo and I go to the koala exhibit, there are no koalas to be seen. Yes, little penguins. I never went to Phillip Island to see them because of the fact that it is cold and I can't be bothered driving all the way to Phillip Island just to see penguins. Quokkas, haven't seen those because I don't go to Western Australia. Maybe one day, but they look like rats because that's what they are. It's just a rat. Saltwater croc, yes, that's also a not so fun one, but you would have to go to the saltwater in the northern part of the country. Looks like I'm CT. I'm not gonna lie, I'm betting on the kangaroos if that's the case. Uruguay, I mean, what's so good about Uruguay anyway that you know they'd want to actually hold on to that place? Just give it to the kangaroos at that point. What else we got? Sea turtles. What do you mean sea turtles? A sea turtle's only in Australia? It's a turtle. Tasmanian devil? Yes. Unfortunately, there's no Tasmanian tigers anymore. Although some people claim that they are still alive. Whale shark? That's, I mean, is it a shark? Is it a whale? Can't be both. Another rat that we call a wombat for some reason. This one specifically says it's from Cradle Mountain in Tasmania. I've seen them outside of there, that's for sure. Are there any websites that specifically tell you that they're good? Yes, accept all the cookies, yes. Fitzroy River Turtle. It's just a turtle, okay. That is a bird. That is not an emu. Another bird. There's a lot of birds, I will say that. Whenever I... Boars. Alright, hold on, I'll check out. Are they special boars? Let me die real quick so I can look at this boar. I have a feeling these guys aren't pushing. Fuck. Alright, let's get these boars on. Let's check out these boars. Especially check out this sweet video. An ad! Ugh. Just what I wanted. Yep, that is exactly where boars are supposed to be. So, a whole family just hanging out in the street. That is exactly where I would also expect to see boars. Because if there's one thing that Poland loves, it's pork. And so do people just ignore them willingly, or is it like a they're scared of them kind of thing? Closest thing to that we have in big cities are homeless people on drugs. Surprised that people don't just take them home and eat them. We had like a, I can't remember if it was a Vietnamese man. He saw an ibis, which we refer to as a bin chicken, because they go up to the bin and they eat all the crap out of it, because of course they do. And so he saw this bin chicken and was like, all right, I'm going to take it home. And he literally did. And he took it home and he cooked it. And the police had to tell him, nah, you ain't doing that. Yeah, you would think that that would be common knowledge. But this guy literally, Vietnamese man kills bin chicken. Is that what it was? Yeah. He literally took this bird home to eat it. Like, literally took this bird. He just saw it at the park. And he said, this looks delicious. So he literally took one home to cook it and eat it. Yeah. Like, in Vietnam, that might be a free meal. In Australia, though, that is not a free meal. That is a free trip to jail. Well, shit. I have a suspicion I'm fucked. Yeah, you definitely can't just go to the city and pick up a random bird and take it home and kill it. That is for sure. I can't believe that they had to explain to someone that you shouldn't do that. You would think that would just be common. Jeez, that guy's sick. What other good things can I get from the Marco Polo store? Baby dill pickles. Ooh. Beverages? Ooh, we do like beverages. Any kvass? Can I just search on this website, or is that this website's not capable of letting me search? Ooh. Snacks? We do like snack. Oh, wafers. Hold on. Wafers. Yes, yes, yes. Wafers.
Let's show them who we are.
Marco Polo. Yes. Yeah. If they had some kvass on here, it'd be good, but I don't know if they will. Are you more of a beet kvass or a bread kvass kind of guy? Is that because it's more alcoholic? I mean, there's definitely some alcohol. It's just very, very low. I was growing some beets to make kvass with, but I don't know if they're gonna be big enough.
Why'd you run? Jump down. Holy shit. There's sausage is great.
Let's see, I mean, if I click on here, is it gonna allow me to check out? Should probably check that before I fill my basket with stuff. See, I can't help but notice that I've put an order in and it's saying my subtotal is 0. See, that's what upsets me. I'm assuming it wants me to contact this company. Royal Kerry International Foods. Am I going to have to go to that website? This is quite annoying. I'm going in a circle with this stuff. I just want to get some bloody pickles and stuff. Yeah, because I've heard it's much healthier than, like, drinking a bunch of Coke and stuff like that, so I'd rather honestly drink that stuff. It does seem a lot more, you know, natural and healthy. Better for your gut as well, I think. Wow. Damn it. But I could sneak through there, get my own gun. To be fair, to make kvass run, I would need one of those sweet jars. Look at all these recipes. Yeah, I was thinking about making good old beet. Because I've heard that it's sweeter. I also really like beets, so that's probably good for me. Filtered water. I do have a water filter, that's good.
Gentlemen, let's do it.
Are we rushing in? Or are we going sneaky beaky like?
Kvash Lebowski.
Flashbang.
Yes, that's the bread one for sure. Can't trick me, I'm not going to fall for that. I know bread when I see bread.
Throwing smoke.
Oh, no one was behind me, nice. Oh, so you're talking about this specific, is it like this specific brand that you drink, or? I don't even know if they would let you import that in this country because they're bloody stupid. Man, it looks like there's a million different like brands of this stuff too. But it's definitely the bread one. Smuck.
Gentlemen, I need you lock the fuck up. Join the CC.
That is that's a sick label. They do not make labels like that here. That is for sure.
Let's have it, lads. Flashbang.
Probably should actually not just try and die.
Deploying flashbang.
What? How am I hitting that guy in the head and not killing him? Oh, you wouldn't want a Ukrainian. No, no, no. Is it Ukrainian? Super Cena. Plum, that sounds pretty good.
Make this right as rain.
No one hates a good bit of plum jam, that's for sure. All those chocolate plums, those are good too. Why am I getting shot at? Why am I getting shot at? Who's... How am I getting shot in front and back? At that point of the round. Well, that certainly is not what we're looking for. Is this a good deal? $2.99 for a liter? Is Kvass one of those drinks that if I drink that entire liter bottle of in one day, I'm gonna feel sick? Or is it something that realistically you can actually drink like a liter of and still be like, you know what? I feel good today. Yeah, I mean, proof's in the pudding then. Apparently you can drink 2 liters and feel good. Although when I was a kid, I say kid, 18-year-old man, I drank, let's see, it was 2 liters of Pepsi, 1.25 liters of Mountain Dew, and 4 cans of Red Bull in one night, which I felt great afterwards. I was tired, but that's probably because, you know, I drank it very early. 5k is nice. Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of caffeine, to be fair. Like, it was just pure caffeine. But it's because I started at, like, 11:30 at night. And I didn't stop until I was done. Which was... probably, like, 10 in the morning. So that was, like, a much... like, it was a long period. It's not like it wasn't long. It was like 12 hours, but it's still a lot of caffeine in 12 hours. I will admit that. Is that someone with a head that they want to shoot off? Oh, they got me. Yeah, it probably is something that you have to, like, get your stomach used to. That makes it really easy for me to peek now. Shoots out to that guy. Great smoke, man. Oh no, I died. Well, that was fun for a couple rounds. Australian. What brand was it? I'm trying to think of what brand root beer. Because, like, root beer is not the most common drink in Australia. Oh, yeah. That checks out. That's definitely an Australian brand. Bundaberg root beer, yep. Are you sure it was root beer and not ginger beer? Because Bundaberg's more commonly drank for the ginger beer. Yeah, because Bundaberg, to be fair, is also expensive here. So I can't imagine that it was cheap there. Yeah. Like, even here, just... Oh, if I type in Bundaberg, ginger beer, I'm gonna get the rum if I don't go out of my way. Yeah, because, like, even for us, this is, like, an expensive product. But if you like a ginger beer, it's pretty good. Like, if I just... I don't know. Look at here. 4 packs, $8.15. What's that in Swati? 8.15 AUD to Swati. 21.6. It's not exactly so if you paid What's that? And that's for a 4-pack as well. So what's that? 22 divided by 4. Let's throw this real quick. Okay. Now, by the time I've gotten to B, they've pushed it. Holy crap, I'm gonna die trying. How is this guy right behind him not doing anything? What on earth am I seeing? Yeah, for us, it's like, that is not a good price. I can assure you of that. But like, if you got the 750ml bottle, I mean, that's an okay deal. But as you can see, that's on sale. Like, normally, apparently, it's $4.10 for like the bigger bottle for one. I mean, is there other ginger beers? I think there is these days, but they're not as good. Like, if you're thinking ginger beer, Bundaberg is like the option that you go for. Because like other ones, like if you look at like the Schweppes brand or the Kirk's brand, where they're like, it's ginger beer. It's not really ginger beer. Those are soft drinks that are made to taste like ginger beer. Like the equivalent of 2.5 Australian dollars for one. Or is that 2.5 Zloty? How is that guy behind me? Oh, that's gonna fuck me up. Yeah, we get ripped off with our own products in this country. I can't imagine how they cost in other people's countries. And then they've got alcoholic ginger beer nowadays as well, because for some reason everything has to be alcoholic. You can't just have alcohol-free stuff and have a clear mind and not feel like shit the next day. No, 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 I have to have the alcoholic version, of course. Please, Lucifer, don't run out with the bomb. Please, have a brain. Well, bomb ran out and died. Nice. And we've got AFKs. Is that what we're looking at here? Nice. Just what I like. Yeah, I've never liked the taste of alcohol. It's one of those things, like as a kid, everyone like drinks and then you try to drink too and you want to fit in and stuff like that. And then it's, as you grow up, you're like, I just don't like it. Like, I've never liked it. And it costs so much money. It just sucks. There's no positives, really. I mean, if it says ale, it's probably not Australian. But it could be. You guys spotted him in the smoke here. And they didn't do anything about it. They just let the guy walk away and shoot me in the back. Nice. Do you know what the brand of the one in Zabka is? Yeah, because ginger ale is definitely more of an American thing. Is it a Schweppes one? I could just buy this Marco Polo. That'd make me feel good about my life. Give me the Marco Polo. Ooh, the hazelnut Marco Polo. I would have preferred the dark chocolate Marco Polo, but... No, you should not drink alcohol. No one should drink alcohol. It's bad for you. It's poison. Jesus. Yeah, imagine drinking alcohol. Like, alcohol's expensive here too. Good old-fashioned BWS. Nope, definitely do not want to put my stuff in. It's one bottle of Jack Daniels, $53. I don't know if that's $15 on sale. That's still expensive as shit to me. Oh, they got the pineapple. So Bundaberg is not just a ginger beer brand, it's also a rum brand for some reason. And for some reason now they have a spicy pineapple rum. That sounds awful. Would not want to drink that garbage. Also $50 for this tiny bottle. Yes, caffeine and gambling. Much safer addictions to have. Oh, and thank God they've got some cocktail recipes just for the addicts to be super healthy. Unfortunately, technically, the Australian government has made it illegal to gamble online. That's pretty cool. Makes you wonder how Counter-Strike's still around. Let's see, where's the... Have they smoked this? Yeah. I should worry because there's someone behind me. Oh man, I killed Johnny Sins. It's illegal, but they have a Polish deposit. Nice. Count your lucky stars. To be fair, I don't know what they're like in other countries, but in Australia, I mean, if they don't follow the rules here, they try to punish them. Do these guys realize there's a guy? Pokies. I don't know if other countries call them pokies. Smash the radio. Yeah, we're all about those slot machines. Because it's easier to go to a local pub or something like that and just put your money into a slot machine. Who flashbanged me? And why was it someone on my team? too easy from us. Nobody check checkers, of course. No, the pokies are slot machines. Pokies are slot machines, yeah. But like online gambling specifically in Australia, banned. But in-person gambling is 100% legal. Well, if you have a license, that is. Yeah, pokies is definitely an Australian thing. That's why they're slots in like America and stuff like that. Is it like a large selection of slots, like a casino kind of thing, or is it more of like a they just got a couple machines and they're probably just hanging on to them? Like no, I am dead. Yeah. Sounds like it's just like a local kind of bar then. Because like for us, you can go to, just thinking of a random place. What's a place? Standing on Pavilion got it? Have they got pokies there? Let's see if they got stuff. If can I get something that's not food related in these pictures? Or do they only have food at Dandenong Pavilion? Where else? What's a random pub? Another random pub. Because like otherwise, yeah, there's like Crown Casino in the city. But not have photos. You can go nuts on the bloody pokies machines in there. They got good photos, videos. Oh, and that's the latest. What are the latest photos like? The latest photos, apparently, of the casino are a speed camera. That is not exactly what I think of, but I don't see any... Oh, here's a pokies machine. Yes. I can see that the person who's playing it was Chinese because they've put it in Chinese. So, like, you can't even, like, do, like, blackjack at all. Uppy, I want to go... Oh, alright, fuck you. Alright, well, that was so annoying. How's that happen? Didn't check the quad at all, did you, buddy? Yeah, no problems logging into an online casino. They really hold the regulations really strongly. I like how it starts with S and ends in ache, and it totally isn't missing one letter that may or may not be a T. Whereas if I try to go to stake, I'm 99.99% sure that it is 1000% not gonna load. Like, it literally will not even load, I'm pretty sure. Like, that's how bad it is. Let's have a look. Stake. Stake killers. Yeah, see, like, look, won't even load. That's how banned it is. Then again, it could be my DNS provider also just banning that shit. Clearly you're running a VPN, potentially. I don't know if that's legal or not in Poland. I know some countries, they try to make that shit illegal. I think in England, they're trying to make fucking VPNs illegal, which is just ridiculous. No VPN, and it just works. Hey, can't complain then. If they're not stopping you, it must mean that it's legal. I mean, that's how it works, right? If they don't stop you, it's legal. I mean, in Melbourne, the whole state of Victoria is just so shit because they like ban stuff like that. Like in Australia, they're like, nope, no gambling's bad. But then when it comes to like people who do drugs, instead of being like, well, you're not allowed to do drugs, they put rooms in so that they can test how pure their drugs are to make sure that they're not getting like spiked drugs. And for some reason, they use taxpayers' money to do that. They'd get a lot more tax money if they legalized online gambling and made me pay tax for it. But that's probably part of why they didn't, is because they don't tax gambling wins. Is it illegal because people do dodgy stuff, or is it illegal because the people who banned it claimed it was morally wrong? Jesus didn't like gambling, so therefore you can't gamble. Hey, sports betting's great. Every time I bet on something in sports betting, I lose instantly. It's great. I love losing. I have a sneaking suspicion there's a homeboy behind this box. Okay. Well, my teammates decided to push the other bomb site and lose all of their life. Was he hiding behind there the whole time? That's sad. You had your prime time when you hit 2 tickets in a row. 16 matches. Like, you're talking like 16 legs, so like all 16 had to be right. Because that's nuts. That, like, most people in Australia, when they do like those multis, they're like, oh, I've bet on like 3 or 4 things at most. 16. That's a lot. Maybe extra classer would be more popular if they allowed betting. We need more betting. I know, Paul. I had full faith in my ability there. Molotov headshot. Alright, well, didn't want to click on that guy's head anyway. To be fair, I don't think anyone's into extra classer. That's the problem. Nobody cares about it. It's like the A-League in Australia. Nobody cares about it here. Like, somehow this country goes to the World Cup every single time. And everyone says, well, they're not going to do anything. And then they make it somehow to the knockout stage every time. Third Cameroon. So you'd rather bet on the third Cameroonian division than extra classer. That's pretty sad. I can't imagine. How can the payout be bigger on the third Cameroonian division? Is it because the odds are just so bad? Is extra classes so unpopular that if I walked around with like a Legia Warsaw top on, that nobody would even like recognize it? That's true. That's kind of like how I felt back in the day betting on like CS2 Lounge in like 2013, 2014 and putting like a P250 sand dune. Because like, you know, I assume most of the teams have like massive fans. Is there like a team that's just universally loved by everyone, or is it like I can't buy one thing and not get stabbed in another random city? Good to know. Don't wear, you know, soccer stuff outside if you don't want to get stabbed. To be fair, I'm pretty sure most people just hate like Legia in general. Like if you're just wearing like a Warsaw shirt in general anywhere outside of Warsaw, I feel like no matter where you go, you're gonna get stabbed. It's always this Sergeant Lincoln. I mean, the only thing I can possibly do is wear, like, a non-Polish league shirt at that point, right? That was like 2014, 2015, right? That they were in Champions League. And non-Polish is chill, unless it's Ukrainian. Then it's not so chill. Yeah, it's kind of crazy how like they've fallen off so badly. But but the whole league is like, you have to have like mostly Polish players, right? Like you can't just fill your entire squad with Spanish players. So it's not like it's like super fair in terms of those kind of like you know, Europa leagues and stuff like that. We all have massive teams. So like, yeah, like just kind of even making it, yeah, to Champions League was always an accomplishment. That's true, they did. Jeez, this Glock did very little damage. Meanwhile, the team that I grew up liking was Melbourne Victory, which is I'm gonna say it's probably the equivalent of liking Legia Warsaw, where they are kind of not well liked, and they kind of have some really bad fans that are like super rioty, I guess you could say is the word. They once like decided to throw a flare at a goalkeeper's head, and then he turned around, and then someone else ran on the field, and then a bunch of people ran on the field, and then somebody literally threw a fucking like a bucket of sand that they were going to use to put out the flare at the goalkeeper's head. They ended up banning, literally they stopped the team from having home games for like half a season. That was how bad it was. They were like, nah, you guys aren't doing that. No fun allowed. No throwing buckets at people's heads. To be fair, throwing buckets at people's heads is probably a little bit too far. Yeah, but like, yeah, basically that team as a whole has, yeah, some of the worst fans like that. Let's see if I can find it. Melbourne Victory bucket thrower. Yeah, this guy literally threw a bucket at the goalkeeper's head. As you can see, he was busted open, because throwing a bucket that is heavy and full of sand is actually kind of dangerous. Yeah, it's but to be fair, they were protesting against, I believe, the A-League, I think it was, as a whole, because they were saying they couldn't do something or something, so they literally decided to, yeah, like throw a bucket like this at the guy's head point blank. This was the photo they put on the news all the time. It was so funny. Everywhere, this is what they're showing, this angry looking dude. Yeah, it's probably not a good idea to throw a bucket in general. But like when there's a million cameras, security people, everything going on. Why is that guy hanging outside? Pussy. Pussy, get in there, Uncle Jay, you pussy. Yeah, unfortunately, even if you wanted to like buy stuff, I don't know. They don't even have like a good shop. Look at this, opening up in a new tab. Fuck you. Gonna go Rebel Sport. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Rebel Sport. I thought it was... Oh, it's rebelsport.com.au. Even though they renamed the brand Rebel. Melbourne Victory. Turkish Airlines. Now, in what world am I going to buy a jersey that says Turkish Airlines on it? That just ain't going to fly. No pun intended. Yeah, I think flares in general might be illegal in this. Are flares legal in Victoria? They are not illegal to own, but it is illegal to discharge them. So basically, you can have it, but you can't discharge it. So there's no point having it in that case. What does that guy think he's doing? What a shit smoke that guy threw. Holy crap, these guys suck. Yeah, like exactly. If you can't throw them, what's the point of having it? Well, they would probably argue it's something like, oh, well, you can, but only if it's an emergency situation. What emergency situation am I going to need them for? That's like, if I camp, cool, but 99% of people aren't camping. Oh, he's hanging out CT, eh? I'm coming to get you. I wonder if we can get one on, what was it, Survival Supplies Australia? Flare. How much does it even cost? Because people set them off at those soccer games. This is a roadside flare. That's not even like a good flare. This doesn't even look like a flare. This isn't a flare. It's just a torch on a stick. I've been misled. How's that guy alive? Okay, well, if he was behind that door, he'd be dead, so... Pussy, get shit on. Another AK? Don't mind if I do. CT smoke if I ever did see one.
Coming short.
Yes, yes, yes. Terrorists win.
How do you salt?
I'm planting the bomb.
How do you sell? What? Why? How do they go in so quickly? How? Why would you need those? Sorry if I stopped talking. I had to concentrate for a second there because I'm not exactly confident in these teammates. Even for a casual lobby, the thing is, casual teammates suck 99% of the time. So what? They're just stocking up on defense stuff to defend against the friendly Ukrainians that have been allowed in. Jeez. I'm sure it'll all be fine. Look at how great Paris is. Don't you want all those migrants? Oh, we've got those in this country. Don't you worry about that. We've got those doctors and engineers. Oh yeah, we got them. We have had them for a while because for some reason we need those people. And then we have a housing crisis as a result because there's so many new people and we don't have new houses because, of course, we don't. Then the government spends all of the tax money because they're, you know, wannabe socialists, and they somehow go into billions of dollars of debt because they can't manage anything. Yes, there's nothing quite like enrichment of cultures. In Australia, they get away with it by calling you a racist if you don't like people because Australia kind of didn't exist until like white people came to it, so they try to make you be all guilty and shit like that about it. But this guy dacking, guys, we cannot be dacking mid. And now that my teammates are here to put pressure on, that'll give me a chance to peek. I probably should flash or something around this corner, but dry peeks is where it's at. They wasted a lot of Molotovs and stuff at this point. Two heads just hanging out there, nice. Yeah, I think the only country in the world where you can realistically, like, use the whole racist argument and say, oh, the whole country is built on multiculturalism is Australia, because it literally just didn't exist until a bunch of random people all came together and made the country. But, like, old school countries that exist that have been fine with just their people for literally thousands of years don't need people from other countries because they have been fine. But they don't take people in the country. I think that as sad it is, the US way of doing it, where it's like, if you want to go to the US and get a green card so you can legally work there and live there, their way of doing it seems to be the best way, in my opinion, where you need to have a sponsored, vetted person who is a company that's going to, like, vouch for that person and hire that person and If you don't, you're not coming to the country because there's no need otherwise. Like, if you can't prove that you are needed, there is no reason for that person to actually be in the country. There's Giovanni Giorgio. Mamma mia, bubbly boobly. Jesus. Okay, we'll throw this mid to B smoke. Pop my head off. Grab this guy. Get a cheeky reload off. Put that pressure on them at B. Lock him in. There'll be a guy peeking here. Okay. Bomb is still in lowers, but there's a guy outside here. Okay, he's not behind the door. Put a lot of pressure on them long now.
I got your back, mate. Go in for it.
Why is he taking the bomb to mid? Why did he take the bomb to mid? Why did he take the bomb to mid? Yeah, traveling. I mean, there's more people on the road, so that sucks. But on top of that, everything just ends up the same. Damn, I'm dead. I mean, if I'm traveling to another country, I don't want to have every country be the same. I want every country to be different and have cool culture shit. I want to go to that stupid, what's that place? There's a place, it's like, Poland maps. View on maps. There's that place down. Where is it? Like down this way. It's like a hotel somewhere down here that's like with snow and shit that I want to go to. No, it's not buried. And there's a castle around there that's cool. That's for sure. But I was thinking more. I could have sworn I saw this. It's like a YouTube short or tiki-talky kind of video. It was a nice, like, family-friendly hotel, I think. It was one of those ones where they had like a... I don't even know how to describe it. I could probably find... I actually downloaded the ad It's true. What castle? Where's this one? Is this the castle I was looking at? No. What if I just type in castle instead? There was a castle. Was this the castle? There was a good castle that I wanted to go to. To be fair, I'd go to most castles. We don't have castles in Australia. I know. What a shock. The place with no history doesn't have castles. Because the people who were native to this country didn't do anything before settlers got here. I wonder if I still have the ad on my desktop to the hotel I was thinking of. I probably do. Because of course I downloaded stupid shit like that. Yeah, they're pushing me, eh? Okay, that nade did come from deep. That put pressure on the lower guy now. No, there's really no history in this country. Like, genuinely, the history is there was no one here except Aboriginals. And for some reason, we basically had a bunch of English people come, killed a bunch of them and say, this is our land. And the Aboriginals that were here literally were still apparently in the dark ages, technology-wise. They didn't have, like, towns or anything. They just existed. Okay, let's hang out and go to B then. Okay, well, I need some teammates. Okay, well, we're not going to B. Or we are going to B. Which one is it? Man, if that guy pushes long. I'm very upset that this guy didn't land the one. Yeah, the history is there were people that didn't do anything except like cave paintings. To be fair, the cave paintings that they have are really cool. They did cave paintings and then they got killed. And the government, for some reason, is like, we're going to say sorry to them for killing them all. But, like, I didn't do it, so, like, I'm not saying sorry because I didn't do it. Like, what kind of person says sorry for something I didn't do? Oh no. This guy's gonna let him just defuse the bomb. Nice. Absolute moron. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's not the only history of Ukraine. But are Ukrainians actually, like, that different to Russians? I'm pretty sure that's my team's fault right now. At least we got a good smoke mid. Yeah, like the country of Ukraine itself is not that old.
Throwing smoke.
It's similar, but Russians are more civilized.
B side.
Ooh, ration packs, nice. Hunger buster. That's what I need. What do we got? Baked beans, beef casserole, butter chicken. Why are they all curry? Who the hell who wants the curry? Why so many curries? What's wrong with just normal food? Never cutletty meals, just curry, beans. It's sad. Kind of man go camping and have a real meal?
Terrorists win. We cannot be killed.
That's how you defend them from trouble.
Fresh fish. We're on a real man. Side B. Negative.
Fucking get outnumbered them all.
How about no? Throwing fire.
Go it!
Throwing smoke.
That's alright, you can go. I'll probably get off in a sec too anyway. It's after midnight here. Why did my game just lock up and freeze? That's always a good sign. That might genuinely just be a sign from the heavens telling me you're not supposed to be here. Has my game literally just crashed? Yeah, I think it has. I think my game has crashed completely. Well, I guess I'll just call it there then if it's just going to be crashed. I mean, I was going to finish the game, but I guess I won't now. Take care. Have a good day.